I just want to give a disclaimer. General rule of thumb on. So this is a curated games list from March 26th, or I guess March 20th through 26th. I also want to give a disclaimer on my games choices. So I will, as a general rule of thumb, avoid visual novels, also adult rated games. Other than that, it should be kind of normal. Also want to I'll I also put the most popular games that released this week, whether or not I'm interested in them or not. So I'm going to start off by showing the most popular games, because I think that's probably the most things people care about, and then I will show games that I'm interested in. Then I will show games that somebody's interested in that I think look kind of sketchy, but they released this week and they don't look like asset flips, so I'll be showing those. Also want to mention that popular games, I have no opinion on them. I mean, I will give my opinion on them, but they're popular, or they're the most popular, so that's why I'm showing them, not because they're good or whatever. So here we go. The first game is Sekiro. It's a Souls game. I don't really need to say anything else. You already bought it if you did, and if you didn't, then you probably won't. Okay, this game, very very interesting, made by Avalanche Studios, who made Just Cause. They decided to make this game, as most open world survival games, mixed. I don't know if I've ever seen an open world survival game other than The Forest not get a mixed review, but very interesting, made by Just Cause Studio. Okay. This one is published by Deep Silver. Usually when I think Deep Silver, I think cool RPGs. This game I'm very interested in just because I love RPGs, but this is kind of like kind of MMO-ish. Kind of. I don't know if there's crafting in this game, but I would suspect there's crafting. Usually how these games go, but it's a cooperative open world. I'm not exactly sure on the details, but pretty positive for a game like this. Usually these games are mixed, so that's actually impressive that it's getting mostly positive. And I thought this game was in early access. Weird. Well, rhythm game. People will like this. I mean, it's mixed, but if you're into rhythm games, this is like Papers, Please. Yeah, I don't know. You make choices. They have outcomes, and it's a political, or I should say historical game. Yeah, if you want to relive historical events, I'm assuming. Then yeah, make choices. People die. Papers, Please, I guess. This is a tower defense RTS. I think this game looks legitimately atrocious, but dude, people love this game. I didn't want to put this game on here, but people love it. I don't know why I feel the need to hate on it, but this is visually displeasing. So yeah. Baseball simulator. Not exactly sure what the details are on this, but if you're into these type of games, you probably already got this a long time ago. This game, it's like a horror walking simulator. Not exactly sure on the details. People really like it, or I guess it's mostly positive, but still pretty decent. Looks kind of wacky, but whatever. Oh, this VR game looks pretty neat. I mean, 100% positive. Kind of, what is it, RTS? I don't know what type of game this is, actually, but this game looks cool. I think you just place things on the field and then you just let them happen. Animations are fantastic. Dude, this game just looks good. It's just, I mean, whew, this is a good looking VR game, even though I don't even know what you do in it. I don't even know if it's a game, but it looks good. Not exactly sure what in the world this game is. It's a lot of resource management. You can customize your ships, negotiate, buy and sell things. Very confused on what type of game this is. Simulator, I guess, in space. Build ships, buy and sell in space. Tickles your fancy. Yeah, Alchemist games. If you're into the Alchemist games, you're into the Alchemist games. I don't know what else to say. You probably already know about whether you're into this game or not. That's all I can say. This game looks atrocious. I put it on here just because it has 35 reviews. But I think this game looks bad. Oh, that's loud. I think this game looks really bad. But you tame creatures. So you tame creatures, and it's kind of like, I think you just kill. It's kind of like a horde mode type of thing in an open world. I don't know, it looks bad, but it's an early access. People like it. Or I should say most people like it. This is a game. This is a walking simulator in 2D. And it's about having sex with another guy. If that interests you, then there you go. This is a VR game that has a cool trailer with screaming faces and is really well liked. I don't know you doing it because there's just screaming faces. But multiplayer FPS in VR that is well liked. I wish the trailer wasn't absolute garbage. I do wish for that. But it looks cool when they actually show me the game for 2 seconds. But whatever. This game looks pretty rough. The reviews are pretty poor because I guess there's a lot of bugs in it from what I read. But it's like a tactics JRPG from an indie studio. I shouldn't call it JRPG, but a tactics turn-based game. Yeah, it looks okay. Animations are atrocious, but it looks okay. Yeah, I guess it's still kind of rough and needs a lot of time in the oven, but yeah. It is reviewed by 23 people. By the way, I'm just going in this descending order of most reviews. People really like this game. It's a cool racing game. I don't know what else to say. It looks cool. People like it. Yeah. Cool racing game. This game I'm particularly interested in because it just looks crazy. I don't even know if it's in English. Let me check this out. Oh, it is in English. So, this game is very flashy. Okay, that's really loud. Yeah, this game looks cool. I don't know what else to say. It's like a action-based game. I wish it wasn't so flashy, so I could actually tell what the heck's happening. Please stop. I don't know why that's doing. Please stop. I'm trying to mute it, please. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like a cool action game. I'm interested in it. How much does it cost? 25 bucks. That's a lot of money. I would only pay $4 for it, but you know. This game looks atrocious, but people do like it. 100% positive. It's supposed to be reminiscent of old games, I guess. Like I don't know, D&D type games, I guess. I don't know. Looks pretty rough. I mean, the UI looks pretty rough. Visually looks pretty rough. Gameplay doesn't look that entertaining, but it's probably well balanced and a lot of gameplay to it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. People like it. That's all I can say. This is this is getting into the sketchy territory. Yeah, I don't know. You just run away from Krampus. If you're into that, then sure. I mean, people like it, so it must be decent. Must be relatively scary. This game actually looks really cool. It's a multiplayer shooter that looks a lot like a lot of fun. I don't know what else to say. Looks like a good time. I wish it would show me some gameplay. One shot, one kill. Well, it's just like a lot. Oh my god! Just show me the gameplay. A lot of acrobatics. There we go. This game looks really cool. But it's a multiplayer game, so it's doomed to die. Because there's not that many people playing it. And that's just the way it goes. Okay, we're going to move on to games that are like below 10 pretty much. But I'm going to scale them by games that I think are most interesting. Two games that are that I don't care about, but you know, somebody liked them. Okay, this game looks pretty sick. It's like a pirate game. Visually looks nice. You just go around and you just whoop. You whoop on people. I don't know if it's any good. I don't endorse any of these games, but I just think this is the most interesting versions of these games. Okay. This game aesthetically looks really sick. I don't know what else to say. This game looks amazing. I love the visual presentation of this game. And the reviews are pretty hot too. Kind of reminds me of South Park or something. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the game, but it looks pretty sick. So, Katana Soul. This game looks like a pretty mediocre. Oh boy, this game looks a lot more rough than I thought it did. I don't know. It looks okay. Could be worse. This game is jamming. This is like a really jamming. It's a jamming puzzle game. I don't know what else to say. I love that music. Okay. This looks like a okay, I love the art style. It's a 4-player game. You know, it's a couch co-op game. What else can I say? Couch co-op game with a cool art style. Don't know if it's any good, but it looks nice. This game looks crazy. This game looks like bananas. I don't know what's going on in this game, but it visually looks like bananas. And I had to put this in this list. It just looks so crazy. Yeesh, what is going on here? Well, that's Argarth for you. Whatever that is. This is actually like 4 different arcade games in one with cool visual cutscenes, I guess, to string them together. Um, yeah, I thought it looked kind of okay. What else can I say? Um, oh, this is just a puzzle game where you got like 4 seconds to make it to the end, and yeah, that's kind of the end of that. I don't know. You just gotta make it to the end in like a few seconds. Then you could do it with friends. It's kind of like a puzzle platformer. Not kind of. It's exactly what it is. It looks alright. This looks like this game looks really rough, but it looks like a really ghetto Pikmin. And I don't know what else to say. A ghetto Pikmin, you know? Whatever. I can't judge its quality, but I can't say it's a ghetto Pikmin. This is like a Mexican point and click adventure. I don't even know if it's Mexican or it's just Spanish. Yeah, I don't know if this game's any good, but I gotta say, it looks hilarious. Okay, now we're into the games that I don't even recommend. People just like them. Somebody liked them anyways. Um, yeah. So in this game, you go around and you do, I don't know, you just go around town, and it's like one big open world map, and you straight up do stuff. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. This is such a weird game. This game's just so different. I guess you just go around town trying to survive, and you discover things, and it's one big humongous map. Yeah, it's real weird. I don't know. People like it. This is just a hardcore platformer. That's kind of it. This is like a indie Asian game. Kind of looks like a GBA game, really. Looks like a GBA game that I would kind of play. It doesn't look that good, but you know, it could be worse. Could be worse. Grand Battle. Oh, this game looks atrocious, but somebody likes it. I'll tell you right now. Look at the animations. There's no animations in this game. I guess you go around. I don't know. The UI is terrible. Dude, I'm telling you, somebody liked this game. Somebody reviewed this positively. I don't know what's going on right now. So you just go around and you attack things in a party of 4, and you could switch between party members. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Okay, this game you could play it with 4 people, and you fight against one boss, and this boss is like God mode. So it's kind of like a how long can you last for against this boss? And yeah, it's an indie game. This is just another golfing game, mini golf game, which looks okay. I mean, eh. This is a puzzle game that you can play with your friends. Massively multiplayer. Aesthetics look like a nightmare, but you know, you just push cars, and yeah, they look like it looks bad, but whatever. Somebody likes it. This is kind of like a game you would have. It's like a flash game that you would just escape room. This is a game that you'd play back in the day for free, but now you're paying $4 for it, and that's this game, Escape the Room Flash game. This is a free game. You know, you're a detective. This actually doesn't look that bad. You know, this is a store. It's a walking simulator pretty much, and it's free. You're a detective. Hey, be a detective. Oh, this is an old school game. People like this game. People who like old school games where you just like Grimrock, I think, where you just like move forward and you attack I think visually it looks atrocious. I think the art style could be a lot better. Um, yeah, that's what this game is. If you're into that type of thing, then that's what you got. This is a what you might call it, those games where you go as quickly as possible, speed running platformer. That's what this game's trying to be about, and people like it. People do enjoy it. Um, oh, this is like a 30-minute pirate game where you control. I mean, just go around town and loot towns as a pirate, and it's only 30 minutes. If it was like longer, I would be more interested in it. But yeah, it's kind of a cool game, but it's more of like a tech demo for 30 minutes than it is an actual game. Sadly, yeah. And that's kind of the whole thing. That's all the games that I think were worth looking at for March 20th through the 26th. Um, yeah, and that's kind of the end of that.